Hello gamers, this is FlaminGaming7 and welcome to this year's LEGO room tour. Last year, you may remember, I got myself a brand new LEGO room here and I've only expanded upon it, made it better in the last year. Something I never clarified in that video was how I got this new room. Basically, there were 3 rooms in the house that it was a little excessive to have 3 rooms, so we consolidated what those rooms' purpose was into just 2 rooms, and now this one, right across the hall from my bedroom conveniently, is for my Lego and video games, instead of having my Lego just shoved in the corner of the exercise room, which is a huge improvement. And I've absolutely loved it. Now, as you can see behind me, the main purpose of this room is the LEGO Minecraft world. However, we are not going to be talking about that today. Either yesterday or tomorrow, depending on which order I decide to release them in, there will be a video specifically about the LEGO Minecraft world. I will be going very in-depth on the main section I've been working on for the past year, and just talk about some general stuff with it. So if you're interested in that, check that video out. This video is for everything in this room that is not Minecraft themed. So, let's get into it. Standing at the entrance of the room, we can get kind of a pan around of it real quick, just to get an idea of what we're working with. We've got Rachel sleeping there on her little chair, because she kept peeing on my bed. She's not allowed in my bedroom anymore, but thankfully she can still hang out with me in here. She hasn't peed on that blanket yet. We've also got Roxy hanging out with us on the floor. Hey Roxy, say hi. Hi, yes, hello. This is like your first time being in a video. That's so exciting. It's always the cats, but now you get a turn. That's so exciting. Now over here at my desk area, there's some things that have changed. We've got, the instruction booklets are just staying in roughly the same positions they were last year. Originally, I was gonna put them in here, like vertically with some dividers, but I wasn't really sure how well they'd stay up, and quite honestly, what I've got going here works fine anyway. If I want to display some stuff in these areas, then I'll figure out something else in the future. Also, when moving rooms around and stuff, the key to this got locked, or lost, so the door stayed locked, so we may have had to break it open, and now it's where I'm storing my Christmas Lego stuff, which is just that still unbuilt Christmas tree that I bought, and the Nutcracker brick head, so I can pop that out around Christmas time. Up here, this car is over here. This car is supposed to be right there. There we go. We just got a little display going on there. There just happens to be this little hook there. I don't know why, so I'm like, hey, I can just hang that plane up there. You got a train and a spaceship in the back there. This is just a few random sets that I had nothing better to do with. Now, this little thing here, I said last year that I'd always keep this little display as something Disney, but I've made it an exception for our queen, Rosa, the sea otter. If you don't know who Rosa is, basically, she was the best sea otter in the world, and now she is the best sea otter in the Great Shrimp Buffet in the sky. She should be living her best life up there. She was amazing. We love you, Rosa. I submitted this to Doug's Rosa art contest, so you can check it out on his website. Over here, we've got all the Disney minifigures I collect because Disney minifigures are just really cool and I want an excuse to collect them. So I'm gonna be making some little dioramas like this one. It's kind of in the dark right now. Originally I was gonna build, the idea to build a clubhouse came from Kagura Fire Cosplay, if you don't know her. And originally it was going to be minifigure scale, as one would expect, but then I was like, what if I made it micro scale? So I did that, and I still needed to include Mickey in it somehow, so since he is a painter, since he came with that dot set, well, you can't really tell by looking at this, but this was for a Disney set, and Mickey came with it, so he's off in the distance painting this clubhouse, which I think is super cute, and I'll find some stuff to do with all these figures, similar to that in the future. Over here, we've just got a few utility things, just some pick-a-brick cups, a bunch of Lego removers in that one, my one big Lego remover that I have, and this, oh, I was turning it the wrong way. This is a little noise-making machine that I learned to make from some Lego book or something. I don't remember exactly what, it's been a long time since I made this, I've never taken it apart, and I must admit it's quite fun. Hopefully you can actually hear me over it. Over here is just a bunch of Minecraft terrain that I would just take apart and put in the bins, but I don't have room for all of these plates, so they're just kind of staying here until I have room to take them apart or I have something to do with them. Up on these shelves, there's really not much of anything. Up here, I finally rebuilt that random unofficial Lego set. It's just kind of there. I don't know what to do with it. I don't want to take it apart, but I don't really want to display it either. Maybe I'll sell it. I don't know, but it's there, it exists. I've just got some random stuff here. The all the stuff for the advent calendar for Harry Potter a few years ago, some extra pieces for the bonsai tree, some custom One Piece figures I got from a Comic-Con I went to recently, which is pretty cool. Also, I found this old Lego movie poster I got at some point or another and hung it up. Over here, we've got the end shelf is now hung up. This shelf is obviously, where the end is gonna go for the Lego Minecraft world, just off separated from everything. And then I've also got this poster that I got, I believe, with the crafting box a while ago. Nice to finally have that hung up. Down here, just a trash can and a heater, because it gets cold in here during the summer. Not the summer, it gets warm in here during the summer, and I like it, I quite like it. But when it's not summer, it can get cold in here because the insulation wasn't properly done. However, having this on for more than 10 minutes shuts off all the power on this side of the house for some reason. I don't really get it. That didn't used to happen, but now it does happen now that I've moved in here. So yeah, I can heat it up for 10 minutes and then I freeze to death. Just some random pieces and bags and stuff over there. Over here where a bunch of Minecraft pieces are, it's mostly Minecraft anyway. Then scanning over to the side here, there's just a bunch more pieces sorted out. It is mostly sorted out based on Minecraft. Like, for example, that's my colorful parts bin, but not orange. Orange is back there in the nether bin because of lava. This is very much organized by Minecraft, which makes it a little annoying when I'm trying to build something that isn't Minecraft. It's quite a fun challenge to deal with, I guess, because it's definitely a unique way of organizing things. Everything is much better organized than it was last year. I've even got that box there with a bunch of Technic stuff in it, which is really great. I've definitely sorted out the Technic stuff a lot better. In the end, it's not going to be perfectly organized until eventually I might get a bunch more containers, but I don't have enough pieces to justify that yet whatsoever. But I'm quite happy with what I've got right here right now. And I can always move stuff around. Like, I'm going to get a bunch of pieces that's like, I'm going to get some medium lavender, a bunch of medium blue pieces I do not really have room for here when I do my next Bricklink order. And so I'll have to move things around, try and find somewhere to put those. Also, all those plates that were over there, instead of just having them stacked up on the floor, I have them in between the legs of this chair here, which makes things a lot more convenient and easy for me. It just takes up less space. Everything here is like the same, I think. I don't have as many sets laying on the floor now, which is nice. I've just got some of the snowy sets because I don't have room for those up top. They will, of course, find a home eventually, and I've still got all the same games and controllers and whatnot as I used to. Backtracking a little bit, talking about games reminds me that in this drawer of the... Excuse me, Roxy. Hello. Hello there. Hello. How are you? I'm kind of recording a video now. Yeah, I'm recording a video now. I can catch you later, I promise. Mwah. Okay, I got a bunch of just the Disney Infinity stuff is back there, some controller stuff I don't really use, and a bunch of the baggies I've gotten from Bricklink orders, which I refuse to throw away. So I'm hoarding them here. That's cool. There's nothing in this drawer over here because this big thing, it is a drawer that opens up. I know drawer isn't the right word. I don't know what the right word is. Cabinet, maybe. I have no idea. And then just some random Lego booklets I've collected over the years here. Returning back down here, we still have all the dots stuff here, pretty much the same as it was last year. And up here, I have used that to change up all the characters that were on this. I was meaning to change up the characters on here every like several months maybe, but I literally just changed it a few weeks ago. I just hadn't gotten around to it, but I'm definitely going to do that more often from now on. All the characters on here are Phoenix Wright, Maya Fey, and Miles Edgeworth from Ace Attorney, the Conductor, Hat Kid, and the Snatcher from A Hat in Time, and then Uta, Shanks, and Luffy from One Piece. I've also got Hat Kid's hat at the very top, because what I decided, originally there was some like Mickey ears on the side of this, because this was originally a Disney set, but I was like, that doesn't really fit this. So what if I took all these purple pieces I had, because I had a ton of purple pieces that I ordered for the Frenemies starter base. I figured, hey, I'll build Hackett's hat out of that. I think that's a lot more fitting than the Mickey ears. So I think from now on I'll try and do something like that, where I build something on the frame that's relevant to the characters in it. Next time, it'll, no promises, but it'll probably be all of the straw hats besides Luffy, because there's 10 of them, and Luffy I've already built here, but I will put Luffy's straw hat up at the top there. As for the two shelves over here, this first one I think is exactly the same. This second one, the first half is the same, and the second half has changed up a little. It's swapped out positions with some of the stuff I have in my bedroom. I'll talk about it a lot more in my actual like bedroom tour, which is coming next January. But long story short, I've figured out how I like to display things better and what kind of Lego sets I like for displaying and whatnot better. So I'm changing things around a lot, and some of these sets, like these two sets here, they are probably getting parted out sooner or later, but for now they've got a nice little home here. This is something I got at Brick Universe, a LEGO convention I went to recently, and I'm gonna get the bad news out of the way first. The bad news is that it was just someone reselling it for $60 when on the website, which is WLWYB.com, I assume, dot something, that stands for We Love What You Build. It looks like a super cool website, actually. I've looked around it. It's awesome. They're selling some cool stuff, and it's $50 with free shipping on their website, and this person was just selling it for $60, which I think is super lame. Like, you put in no effort and you just got a free $10. I think that's so dumb. But it is a pretty freaking cool table. Like, seriously, just look at this. It tells you what kind of piece it is. It has a little, like, identifier symbol. It tells you how many sets it's in. It's color IDs, the years it was in production, if it's retired, Bricklink name, Lego name. I mean, that's the most useful part, the Bricklink name and the Lego name. Because now, instead of like having to look things up and it takes like 5 minutes to figure out, whoa, what is this piece? I can just hold the piece up here and be like, that is bright pink, which on Lego.com is known as light purple. What the frick? How is that purple? I don't know. I would not have found that out without this periodic table. It is amazing. It's got almost every, if not every, currently in production Lego color and some of the more popular out of production colors. It's amazing. It's been super useful, and it just looks really cool. Moving back down here, this is a cat house thing that the cats didn't use. They still don't use it now that it's in this room, but I don't want to throw it away, and it ain't hurting anything being there, so it's just gonna stay there. Roxy is over here shaking my hand. Hello. Yes, your ears. Oh, I gotta fix it because it got stuck up, bent a weird way. Yes, that's so makes you so happy. I'll give you so many pets in a minute. Okay. This is the last part we gotta look at. This is all of the Minecraft characters and elements and things, and they're organized so much better now. For starters, see, Roxy, you're being loud. They can probably hear you panting. I'm making a video. Just a few more minutes. This is the last part, I promise. Originally, all this stuff was just laying on the floor, and it was organized kind of by the set it came in, rather than what type of part it is, which is a really dumb way of organizing it. I was just really obsessed with keeping all the stuff from the same set together. I don't know why. Excuse me! I don't know how many times I have to tell you. Just a minute. I don't know why I was so obsessed with that. It's way better just to put things together by what type they are. We've got all the like elements over here, and then a bunch of characters and mobs over here, and just some of the bigger structures that I don't currently have a use for, just hanging out over here. Now, these containers are actually, if I can show you the underside of them, they are Thomas the Tank Engine tracks, and these two things like go together, and then you're supposed to put the trains on the inside of here. I was looking around downstairs for containers for this because I was tired of it being on the floor and collecting hair, and I was like, what if that Thomas the Tank Engine thing would work? And it works wonderfully. And then over here, I've just got some of the bigger stuff in that box, the Guardians on top, because I'm gonna need them soon anyway, because I'm working on the ocean in the Lego Minecraft world soon. I'll again talk about more about that in the actual Lego Minecraft video that's coming soon. And then a bunch of trees in that bucket there. Once again, it's lovely not having stuff on the floor, having it much better organized, easier to access. I love it. And I guess since I should mention everything in this video, this windowsill is looking a little better and more organized rather than just a bunch of random stuff thrown onto it, so that's cool. And that is it for this year's LEGO room tour. Again, stay tuned for that LEGO Minecraft world tour, talking about a bunch of stuff about the LEGO Minecraft world. That'll be super awesome and hype and exciting. And then at the beginning of next year, sometime in January, a LEGO room, just normal room, not LEGO, World Lego was not meant to be there. Just a room tour. It does have a bunch of Lego stuff in it. Some really cool stuff, some custom stuff, and just some sets I set up there that I think is gonna be super awesome. So look forward to that. And yeah, it was nice just seeing how much I've improved in just a year. This room's a lot better organized. I've got a much better sense of direction with everything. And I think I'm gonna continue to do great things in it. So for now, gamers, this has been Flamin' Game 7. Make sure to like and subscribe. And remember, kids, eat your green vegetables. You should know who runs this town. It's the Empress who wears the crown.